Welcome to Inspire Wealth, where we help you achieve financial freedom through smart investments and entrepreneurial strategies. Today's topic is all about how to make money in the real estate industry without owning your own property. Are you curious about how to generate passive income through the rent-to-rent business model? Do you want to learn the secrets of successful real estate entrepreneurs? Then you're in the right place. In this video, we'll show you how to find, attract, and manage tenants for your rent-to-rent property and create a profitable real estate business that works for you. So, let's dive in and start inspiring wealth together. Rent-to-rent is a specific type of real estate business model that involves renting a property from a landlord and then subletting it to tenants for a higher rent. In this model, you become the middleman between the landlord and the tenant, and you earn a profit from the difference between the two rents. For example, let's say you find a property that you can rent from a landlord for £1,000 per month. You then find tenants who are willing to rent the same property from you for £1,500 per month. You would make a profit of £500 per month, minus any expenses you have, such as utilities, insurance, or repairs. This business model can be applied to different types of properties, such as houses, apartments, or commercial spaces. It's a way to generate passive income without having to own the property yourself, and without having to deal with the responsibilities and costs of property ownership, such as mortgage payments, taxes, and maintenance. However, it's important to note that rent-to-rent is subject to legal regulations and ethical considerations. You need to make sure that you have the legal right to sublet the property, that you comply with all relevant laws and regulations, and that you treat your tenants fairly and transparently. It's also important to conduct thorough market research and due diligence before entering into any rental agreement with a landlord or a tenant to ensure that the rent-to-rent model is viable and profitable for all parties involved. When looking for properties to use in a rent-to-rent business model, the key is to find properties that have the potential to be profitable. This means looking for properties that are underutilized, unoccupied, or in need of refurbishment. For example, you might look for a house that has been on the market for a long time, or a commercial space that is not being used to its full potential. To find such properties, you can use a variety of sources. Online platforms like local websites or even in Facebook Market can be useful, as they often list properties that are available for rent or sale. You can also network with local estate agents, landlords, or property managers to find out about potential properties that may not be listed publicly. For example, you might attend a networking event for real estate professionals in your area and meet a landlord who is looking to rent out a property but doesn't want to deal with finding tenants. Or you might reach out to property managers who oversee multiple properties and ask if they have any properties that would be suitable for rent-to-rent. Once you find a potential property, it's important to negotiate a rental agreement with the landlord that allows you to sublet the property legally. This means ensuring that you have the landlord's permission to sublet the property and that you understand the terms and conditions of the rental agreement. You might negotiate the rent price, the length of the tenancy, and any other relevant factors to ensure that the rental agreement works for both you and the landlord. After finding a property to use in a rent-to-rent business model, the next step is to attract tenants to the property. To do this, you need to create a marketing plan that targets your ideal tenant demographic. This could include students, professionals, or tourists, depending on the location and type of property. To find tenants, you can use a variety of sources. For example, you can use social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram to showcase your property and reach a wider audience. You can also post classified ads on websites like Gumtree or Craigslist, or list your property on rental platforms like Airbnb or any other local property websites. For example, if your rent-to-rent property is a holiday home in a popular tourist destination, you might list it on Airbnb and target tourists who are looking for short-term rentals. Or if your property is a student flat near a university campus, you might post ads on student accommodation websites or social media groups that cater to students. Finally, you need to draft a tenancy agreement that protects your interests as a landlord. This agreement should specify the terms and conditions of the tenancy, including the rent price, the length of the tenancy, and any restrictions or requirements that you have for the tenant. It's important to have a clear and detailed agreement in place to avoid any misunderstandings or disputes down the line. Finally, let's talk about how to manage your rent-to-rent business effectively. Managing a rent-to-rent business involves several tasks to ensure the smooth running of the property and the profitability of the business. These tasks include property maintenance, rent collection, tenant communication, and legal compliance. For example, property maintenance might include ensuring that the property is clean and well-maintained, dealing with any repairs or maintenance issues, and keeping the property safe and secure for tenants. Rent collection involves ensuring that tenants pay their rent on time and following up on any late payments or disputes. Tenant communication involves maintaining a positive relationship with your tenants, responding promptly to any concerns or queries, and ensuring that they have a good experience living in your property. Legal compliance involves complying with all relevant laws and regulations, such as health and safety regulations, tenancy laws, and tax laws. To manage these tasks effectively, you can either manage the property yourself or hire a property manager to do it for you. A property manager can handle tasks such as tenant screening, rent collection, and maintenance, freeing up your time to focus on other aspects of your business. In addition to managing the day-to-day operations of your rent-to-rent business, it's also important to keep track of your income and expenses, pay your taxes, and reinvest your profits to scale your business over time. This might involve investing in additional properties, expanding your marketing efforts, or hiring additional staff to help you manage your growing business. By effectively managing your rent-to-rent business, you can generate passive income, build a successful real estate business, and achieve financial freedom over time. Congratulations! You've just learned how to make money in the real estate industry without owning your own property through the rent-to-rent business model. By finding the right property, attracting tenants, and managing your business effectively, you can create a profitable and sustainable source of passive income. Remember to conduct thorough research, stay up to date on legal regulations, and maintain a positive relationship with your tenants to ensure the success of your business. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring wealth building strategies. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.